everyone! It's so beautiful outside today, so I decided against Fireside and opted for a Sunside Chat instead. Welcome to episode 6 of Sgtv. Following last week's successful town hall, Cabinet thought it would be interesting to try out grade-wide town halls. We split the upper school into 3 separate meetings. The 8th grade was with the freshmen, the sophomores were with the juniors, and the seniors had a meeting all to themselves. Oh my god.
Staring at the name on your door.
It's really about doing what you want to do and putting into it what you want to put into it, and I think that's something really valuable and often lacking in our education. The committee system, I think, is the best part of our student governance, and I think it is also a huge flaw in our committee system because I don't think there's that same, that shared sense of responsibility among all committee heads.
Committees will fulfill their bylaws, but that's all they'll do, and just like what Luce is saying is they're not really putting in any effort.
I'm actually more disappointed in the committee system. I think it's like an idea with a lot of potential, and it's a great way to get students involved in student government. But the fact is, committees really have no connection to student government except for the fact that students run the committees.
I think student government offers all the opportunity necessary for students to be responsible for themselves and for each other. Yet some people are allotted with that opportunity and don't take advantage of it.
Yeah, I'm on the lounge committee right now, and we can try our hardest, make it the best committee in the school, but if it were to be taken away, would it really affect anything?
So I think student government sort of has a fat bastard paradox where we're not getting anything done because people don't care, and people don't care because we're not getting anything done, right?
The way we can improve student government is to have more small forums so people would want to come and talk.
The fact that students aren't feeling like they're getting anything out of student government is the fault of the students.
Have to step up and take some initiative and start changing things for themselves instead of expecting people to change things for them.
It doesn't work if people don't believe in it, if people believe that it's broken, if people believe that it doesn't do anything. And it doesn't work if everyone doesn't stand together.
I'm a committee head, and in my committee, I get 30-minute speeches because nobody's willing to talk.
More than 50% of people don't have interest in student government.
I care about committees and I care about voting for them, but in terms of Senate and like president and stuff, I could care less.
We go to a really great school! What else do we need to change? Part of it has to be discussion.
It's disrespectful to us to make us listen and talk to each other. Committees and stuff are a good idea just because kids are enthusiastic about a certain thing and go into them. That should be a club.
I think we need to either allow more time for it or improve the efficiency of the process.
For the student voice, there's like this long list of accomplishments that have happened. You know, there's a lot of things on here from past years. Due to the fact that there's not a lot going on this year is a good thing. Maybe it just means there's no problems today. Maybe it just means everything's going well.
Student government does not affect my life in any sort of way possible. However, I would really like if it did.
In general, do you guys think that 8th graders should be able to vote?
I feel like I do know what's going on, and I think that it's kind of a hard thing because we haven't been going to them all year, you know what I mean? We kind of just started. I feel like sometimes we walk into situations we don't really know what's happening.
Like, we're the ones getting affected by it, so that's kind of taking away our rights.
You shouldn't feel like, oh, like, I don't know what's going on, so nobody should vote. Because there are people who know what's up, who have valid things to say, so that's definitely worth keeping around.
I kind of wonder if we could have, like, representatives.
We have 2 Senate representatives for each grade in high school. Yours are Spencer and Ellery for freshmen. But we don't have those for 8th grade, so one thing that we could think about maybe in the future is having some kind of 8th grade representative or like liaison.
And it's good that we all get the summary afterwards, but I think that if there was something before student government, I know there's Senate, it would just easier to understand exactly what you're voting for and exactly how it would affect you.
Why do you think that student government is a required course at Harvard?
I think it's required because everybody needs a say in what's going on. A lot of people would come, I think, if it wasn't mandatory.
Student government allows us to basically propose whatever we want, even if it's something silly like Pizza Fridays, which is awesome, by the way.
I think that it's important for us to kind of be in student government because even if we're not interested right now, we're all going to be like developing throughout high school, and by the time for juniors and seniors, we could have learned so many things from student government that we can kind of use both in school and in student government to better student government.
Even if you're that kid where you're not getting up there and speaking,
but you're voting for something that you know will help your school or help you, that's really what you're learning to do. As a member of society, we need to know how to do our part. Whatever it may be, student government is teaching us what that is and kind of shaping us.
We'll take advantage of the circumstance and having to cross the hall romance. Oh baby, wake up and shoot me a glance. We got over.
Remember that if you have something to say, an announcement to make, or a video to play, get in touch so you can be featured on the next Sgtv. But for now, stay tuned, stay interested, and don't stay silent. From you to me, here's Sgtv.
Make our lives tonight.